Learning algebra is a little like learning another language. Rather than using words, algebra uses symbols to make statements about things. In algebra, we often use the letters to represent numbers. Welcome to Puzzle Academy, the place where we can help you to build the pieces to the puzzle of success. Thanks for choosing to spend time with us today. If you are new here, we are happy to welcome you. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at puzzleacademy.learn. The result of combining numbers and variables with ordinary operation of arithmetic is called an algebraic expression, or simply an expression. Algebraic expression examples are as follows. Expressions are usually named by the last operation to be performed in the expression. For example, the expression x plus 7 is a sum, because the only operation in the expression is addition. Now, the expression x minus 3y is referred to as a difference because subtraction is the last operation to be performed. The expression 5 times negative 7 is a product, while 7 over b minus 3 is a quotient. Let us proceed now in our first example about algebraic expression. So, in this case, we need to identify each expression as either a sum, difference, product, or quotient. So, the first given is 8 times x plus 6. In 8 times x plus 6, we add before we multiply. So, the expression is a product. Another example, a plus b over a minus b. So in this case, the last operation to be performed in the expression is division. So the expression is a quotient. As we go on, algebra is defined as a branch of mathematics which generalizes the facts in arithmetic. In a spoken language, letters and punctuations are used to create words and phrases. In the language of algebra, letters along with numbers and operation symbols are used to create expressions. We shall begin by learning how to translate some of the rules in arithmetic and words into language of algebra. The language of algebra is composed of the following. The first one is numerals. Numerals is a word expressing a number, such as 0 to 9 and so on. The following are the common symbols used for variables. And the second one is the letters or variables to represent unknown numbers. A variable is a symbol which represents any number from a given replacement set. The replacement set is the set of values of the variable. Constant is a symbol which has exactly one number in its replacement set. Any numeral is a constant such as 7, 4, and 11. Even pi is also a constant. And last but not least, we have symbols or signs. There are many ways to express the addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division of algebraic expression. Some of verbal expressions and their algebraic expressions with addition and subtraction are shown in the following given. Let us divide the table into two parts, the verbal phrase and the algebraic translation. Now, what is the algebraic translation of the sum of m and 8? Very good, that is m plus 8. Another one is 5 more than t. The translation would be t plus 5. What if we have t decreased by p? Then we translate it to t minus p. Lastly, 9 take away d. What will happen if we translate it? And yes, that would become 9 minus d. Let us take note that in subtraction, you must be careful about the order of the number. Now, we proceed to the verbal phrases and their algebraic expression with multiplication and division. In verbal phrase, we have the product of 8 and m. The translation would be 8m. Another one, we have 1 over 2 of p, and if we translate it, that will become 1 over 2 or 1/2 p. Now, in this case, we have the quotient of 8 and m. The translation would be 8 over m or 8 divided by m. Another one is x divided into 10, and that is 10 over x or 10 divided by x. The multiplication sign is seldom used in algebra since it could be mistaken for the letter x. Thus, if we wish to express the idea of 8 times the number, we can do this in any of the following ways as shown in the example below. For two numbers, parentheses are often preferred over a raised dot, which may be mistaken as a decimal. Thus, 8 times 4 is expressed as shown in this example. The division symbol is rarely used in algebra. More often, we use the fraction bar. Thus, for a divided by b, we write a over b. In the following example, we let n represent a certain number. Then translate each into an algebraic expression. Example number 1 is 9 more than a number. Have you noticed the keyword? Yes, the keyword is more than. So we use the operation sum, then the expression would be n plus 9. For our second example, 14 decreased by a number. In this example, the keyword is decreased by, and its equivalent operation is minus, right? So we write 14 minus n. And for the third one, 12 more than 5 times a number. The keyword is more than. Then the equivalent algebraic expression is 5n plus 12. We handpicked the next part of this video, and as we continue our quest, you will be able to know the order of operations.